Okay, we are discussing rebid, second bid of the opener in positions. Mainly, we are going to focus mainly on I opened one in a suit and my partner bid another suit, either at the 1 or the 2 level. And if the response was either no trump or support, like in your case, we can still discuss it, but it's usually, definitely after a support, it makes the bidding much easier. It's much less. Think about your bidding now. 1 heart, 3 heart. What's left for you? Either you go to 4 heart or you don't. I mean, you don't need to do much. So in those cases, the rebid is less difficult, let's say. The only position that is still interesting and difficult is after the dustbin 1 or trump. That's still, we have a bit more to discuss, but we are starting and focusing on, I bid a suit, my partner bid another suit, okay? So let's start with a reminder for responses that we already done. If I bid 1 diamond and my partner bids 1 spade, what is the meaning of the 1 spade?
6 to 9 points and at least 4 spades.
At least 4 cards in spades, 6 to 9 points. Would you agree with that, Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is, of course, the most classic mistake. It's not correct. It's 4 cards in spades, yes, but it's not 6 to 9.
Oh.
1 spade, 6 points or more.
Okay.
It's not capped at 9. A classic mistake. Everybody, most people will give the same answer, so you can feel well. Which bids will be 6 to 9? Support. So let's say 1 diamond, 2 diamond, 1 heart, 2 heart. That's 6 to 9. Or the 1 or trump that we've just mentioned, and that's bid 1 or trump. That's 6 to 9. Bidding a new suit is not a descriptive bid. Bidding a new suit is not a descriptive bid. Bidding a new suit is what? Which type of bid? Not a descriptive bid. It's not a bid. The goal of the bid is not to give information. The goal of the bid is to support. You're bidding a new suit. Let's look at the bid. I open 1 diamond. My partner bids 1 spade. What is the purpose of the 1 spade?
To give them a choice if they want to do a different suit?
To give them a choice if they want to do a different suit? Okay. Not bad. You're in the right direction. So what is the 1 spade? What's the purpose of the bid?
To show that you maybe haven't got enough diamonds to support, but you've got spades instead.
No.
You've got a strong suit instead spades.
No. Okay, I'll help you. What is the capacity or the responsibility of the opener? When we start the bidding here, 1 diamond, what are we trying to do?
Make a game, yeah. But
make a game, okay, make a game. It's a goal that we don't know if we get there, but okay, fine. That might be our destination potentially. But in order to achieve that, what do I need to do as the opener? What am I doing when I'm
telling your partner what you've got? Information.
Information. As the opener, I cannot decide whether to go to game or which game to go to, or whether to choose a trump suit or whether not to choose a trump suit, because I have the information only about my cards. I don't have anything about my partner, and I cannot do an integration. So an opening bid, and of course 1 or trump is the most extreme example because it's very accurate, but all the opening bids, the goal is the same. Tell my partner what I have. What's the purpose? The purpose is that my partner will take this information, integrate or add what they have, and what's the responsibility of the respondent?
To give information back.
No. No. When you get information and you add your information, what are you doing with all the information?
Consolidating it.
Yes, and?
Wanting to go to game.
Or Correct, that's right. Wanted to go to game. So what are you doing? Making a decision for the partnership. The responsibility of the responder is very different than the responsibility of the opener. The opener is not concerned with the partner card so much. The opener is concerned with their cards. That's what we're going to do with the rebid today. The responder is responsible for the partnership. The responder is responsible to make the adding up of everything together and making a decision. Should we go to game? That's one of the decisions, maybe one of the most important ones. Which game should we go to? Should we choose a trump suit? Should we not choose a trump suit? Should we stop the bidding low? Should we go high? This is the decision making. This is the most important and most difficult part in the bidding. In order to do their job well, the responder need what? Information. Is the information from the one diamond sufficient? Almost never.
Oh.
Because the information from the one diamond we started is not accurate at all. Not with the points, not with the distribution, not with the other suits. I open one diamond. Could I have 4 cards in spades?
Yeah.
Could I have 0 cards in spades?
Yes.
Could I have 2 cards in spades?
Yes.
Could I have a balanced hand? Could I have 6 diamonds? Could I have 4 diamonds?
Yes.
Of course I can have a balanced hand with more than 14 points, okay? Could I have 5 diamonds and 5 clubs?
Yes. You could have anything. You've got diamonds.
So let's ask again, is the information supplied so far sufficient?
No.
Very rare, almost never, it will be sufficient. So the responder finds themselves in a problem. They're saying, I need to make a decision, but I don't have enough information. What could the responder do in that case? Now we get to the purpose of the one spade. If they don't have enough information, they can
share some of their information.
no.
Ask the question.
Opa! Now you are correct. The one spade is an investigation bid, is not a descriptive bid. The one spade means, partner, I'm very happy that you opened one diamond.
But is that all you've got?
Nice for you, but
Do you have any
I
sense?
want you to be more specific. I want you to give me more accurate information. And the one spade specifically, or the spade specifically, direct the opener what suit the responder is most interested in. But it is not a yes-no question. It's not saying, do you have spade, yes or no? It means, give me a further description, but make sure you refer to the spades first. So the meaning is that if the opener has spades, they will support the spades right away. When we say have spades, 4 cards. Yes, that's the one spade means I have at least 4 cards. Do you have 4 cards to support me? If the opener does not have spades, they don't need to say, no, I don't have spades. They will simply bid something else. So anything else that the opener bids will also mean I don't have spades.
Oh, yeah, I don't know enough space. Yeah.
I don't have enough spades to support you. Yeah. So, okay, let's be specific. I don't have 4 cards. It could be 3, it could be 2, it could be 1, it could be 0. As we said from the beginning, we don't know with one diamond how many spades they have.
No.
The only thing we know that almost definitely don't have 5. Even that is not guaranteed because they might have 6 diamonds and 5 spades. If we ignore that rare scenario, 5 cards in a major is very unlikely that the opener will have. But again, apart from that, almost everything is possible. And therefore, we want to understand one spade. By the way, the term in bridge is a forcing bid. And that's something that you have heard. Forcing bid means that the opener cannot pass. I'm forcing you to continue the bidding and go back to the points. It's not 6-9. If it was 6-9 and I have 12, I could have passed. It is 6 plus. The opener might have 60 points or 14 points or 20 points. So if you pass, your partner would not be happy. Okay. So once we understand the meaning of the bid, not the 4 cards and 6 plus points, that's in the notes. We understand the meaning, the purpose of the bid.
Yeah.
So my partner wants information. What do I do?
Give them the information.
Give them information. Amazing. So, as the opener in the rebid, it is a much easier position than responder. Why? Because the only thing you need to do is look at your cards and tell your partner what you say them. That's it. You don't need to worry about decision making. Okay? Does it make sense? And that makes the opener and the rebid a much more straightforward bid. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to do here 2 things. Okay, we need to talk about priorities, which will be very helpful in determining what are we going to show when we have 2 options. Yes. So for instance, I'll give you one that you should already know the answer. Imagine that you have 6 cards in diamonds and not 4. When you bid 1 diamond, you're saying that's my longest suit, but it might be as little as 4. Okay. Why 4? We have 13 cards, and of course, one of the suit has to be 4. Cannot be 3, 3, 3, 3, because then we will have only 12 cards. The 13 cards will have to be a 4 card somewhere. So when diamond is my longest suit, it has to be 4. But if I have 6, agree with me that I might want to say, partner, I don't have 4, I have more. To do it, we will simply bid the diamond
Again.
again, repeat it. Okay, so let's say you have 6 diamonds, but you don't only have 6 diamonds, you also have 4 cards in spades. Possibility, okay? So we started 1 diamond, partner bids 1 spades, we deliberate. Should we repeat the diamonds or should we support the spades? Correct answer is support the spades. We already said that 1 spade, when partner bids 1 spade, they are telling me that's the first thing you're looking at. Even if you have 6 diamonds, not relevant, support the spades, okay? So that's one example, but of course I could have given other scenarios which will be more difficult. For instance, we have 6 diamonds and 4 hearts, or 6 diamonds and 4 clubs, or 5 diamonds and a balanced hand. So there will be many scenarios where I will have a potential 2 options, but I need to choose one. So that's where the priorities will help. You'll go by the priorities and you know what you are, what's better to bid. Make sense?
Yeah.
First priority, which you already know, is what?
It's a major.
No, not a major. The first priority is support the partner. So the meaning is, if I have 4 spades and 4 hearts, I'll bid the spades. I'll support the spades. When you say major, it's too general. Make sense? You understand the difference?
Yeah.
Okay. So support is easy. What's the second priority? So the meaning is, I don't have 4 cards in spades.
Show a new suit, show a new suit.
Show a new suit.
I was going to say make the contract that you're going to bid. Yeah.
Make the contract that you are going to bid. Okay, that I didn't understand the sentence. Sorry.
Well,
What does it mean?
if you say you're going to make, if you bid 2 diamonds, that you can actually make that.
Sorry, I'm not with you.
Okay.
What do you mean actually make that? You mean in the game?
Yes. Yeah, in the game, yeah.
So you mean that if you bid 2 diamonds, you think that you can win 8 tricks?
Yeah.
Okay, no. So that's definitely not.
Okay.
No. Okay. So let's see the mistake here. Okay, you are thinking about the partnership, and that's your mistake. The opener does not think about the partnership. The opener thinks about themselves. Who thinks about the partnership? The responder. Let's take the example that you had today because it was a good one.
Yeah.
You had 12 points and a balanced hand, and your thinking was, I should open 1 or trump.
Yes.
But suddenly your partner opened 1 heart before you managed to do that. Your capacity now changed completely. You cease to be the one that tries to say, I have a balance 12 to 14. You cannot do it.
Yeah.
This is not your role any longer. Maybe a bit unfortunate. It may have been easier to bid the 1 or top. But as your partner has already bid, you are no longer in that responsibility, let's say, okay? So instead, you're starting to think, wait, my partner has 12 points, I have 12 points, we have 24, we are near the game. At the end, we realized you should bid 3 hearts because you had a heart support, 4 cards, 12 points to say, partner, listen, we are near the game. I want to go to 4 hearts, but I'm missing a little bit. You'll make the decision. But you see the difference. You took into account 2 hands together. Okay? Your mistake here, that's not what you're trying to do. You're not trying to find which contract we can make. You are trying to say, partner, I have X, Y, Z. Who makes the decision where to go from here? Or so for instance, if you bid 2 diamonds, it doesn't mean I think we should play 2 diamonds. I think we can make 2 diamonds. It's not connected to the 2 diamonds as a contract.
Showing a weak hand.
It means I have more diamonds.
I haven't got much else.
And I haven't got much else, for exactly. But deciding whether we should stay in 2 diamonds or go somewhere else or go higher or whatever, it's not you, it's your partner. Because the respondent is the decision maker, not you. Okay? Does it make sense or not?
Yeah.
Now, they might decide to pass and leave you in 2 diamonds, and it might be good. And you might make it. All good. I'm not saying you are wrong in the sense that you might play that. But your 2 diamonds doesn't mean I think we are going to make 2 diamonds, or I think we should play 2 diamonds. You're saying, I have more diamonds. If that suits you and you want to stay in 2 diamonds, because you're of course not going to object to it, okay? But it's not your responsibility to make that decision. Does it make sense or not?
Yes.
Okay. So when we talk about second priority, the meaning is, if I don't have spades, what can I bid that will describe my hand in the best possible way? Try to think, because so far none of you found the correct answer. It's a bit more elusive one. Second priority is showing a new suit. No, you're near. Which bid will be the most descriptive? Always, for the opener.
Well, if you bid a different suit, it would show.
Correct. Bidding a new suit is also quite a good description because you're showing I have diamond is my longest, and the suit that you're bidding second is my second longest. That, of course, we'll discuss that bid, but it's not the second priority. There is something before that.
Oh, if you bid 1 no trump.
Opa! No trump is always the most descriptive bid. And why?
Because it's showing space. Yeah.
No, because it gives an accurate description of the points. Soon we'll discuss the points. And it gives a general description of the hand rather than specific. One of the disadvantages of bidding a suit is that it leaves a big question mark on the rest of the suits. So for instance, let's go back to your suggestion of 2 diamonds. I'm not saying it's wrong, but if you bid 2 diamonds, the only thing you're saying, I have more diamonds. Probably 6, 5 or 6, let's say. But do I have 3 cards in spades, 2 cards in spades, 1 card in spades, or even void in spades is left unknown. So the partner might find themselves in trouble if diamonds is not their best choice or not their first choice, and they are thinking about something else. And so this is a disadvantage. When you bid no trump, you're saying, I have everything. Not a lot, but I have everything. Usually 3 or 4 in all the suits. Could be a double tone. Could be 1 double tone as we know. Could be 5 sometimes, but 3 or 4 will be the majority of the suits. That makes your partner decision where to go, whether to go with a suit or with suit, or whether to go to no trump, much easier. So we give a good description and a holistic description of the hand, and we also give, when we get to the points, will be our second part of after the priorities, we'll see that the points are always the most accurate with the no trump. Okay? Okay, so second priority is no trump. Third priority, you already said that a few times, bidding a new suit. If we have a choice, major will be better. It's rare that you'll have a choice because usually you have 2 suits and not 3. One of them you already showed, and now you're going to show the seconds, but sometimes you have 3 suits, 4-4-4-1 or 5-4-4-0, If I have three suits, I tend to probably to go to a major or to the lower four. But okay, we can ignore that, it's quite rare. And of course, last option.
Pass.
No, pass is not an option. Why pass? Oh, that's a good mistake. This morning someone made that mistake and the partner almost kicked them out, and unfortunately they're also married, so it could be problematic. Don't try that at home. Why pass is wrong?
Because it's a forcing bid. One spade is a forcing bid.
Exactly. If I have 12 points and I open the bidding, my partner needs one spade and I pass. The problem is that after one spade, the bidding goes pass, my partner is cut from the bidding. And they might have 16 points. They won't be happy if you're passing,
No.
to say the least. Okay? So pass is not an option. Remember, usually during bidding, normal bidding, you can decide to pass and stop the bidding at any time. Yes, as a responder, definitely. Okay? As an opener, if my partner bids one space, it is similar to me coming and saying, Sarah, tell me, you're playing and saying how many points you have. When you open the cards, whatever, okay? You look at me, get up, turn around, and walk away. This is pass. This is pass as a response to a question. When I ask a question, you can say, I have 10 points. You can say, I don't know. You can say, leave me alone, I don't want to answer. I will accept all that. But what I won't accept, or at least you can do it, but I won't expect you to ignore me completely, turn around and walk away. Because when you do that, or maybe a better example would be, I'm calling you on the phone. Hi, how are you? What are you doing? And you put the phone down. Because putting the phone down, okay, this is exactly how you leave your partner disconnected. They cannot do anything. If there are three passes, the rules say they cannot do anything. They cannot say, wait, I want to go higher. You can't go higher. You want the bidding.
You're bidding against yourself then.
Yeah, in a way, you're right. Because it seems funny that in an auction, you come and you bid 80 pounds, everybody pass, and you say, you know what, I prefer to pay 120. You're not going to pay more if you want. In bridge, you're right. It's fine. It's strange, but in bridge, we have an outside incentive to bid higher. The outside incentive is what? To go to game, to get the bonus. If my partner has 16 points and I have 12 points and we have 28, stopping the bidding in one spade will be very bad for us. Because we could have gone higher and gained a very large amount of points. And that's what we want. Remember that the goal of the game is not to win the bidding. The goal of the game, if you go to an auction, you want the auction. You're not going to suggest more money. In bridge, you want to maximize the potential of your cards. And bidding one spade might not maximize the potential of your cards. Now, if you are the responder, if I open one diamond and you have 2 points, you know that I have 12 to 19, 12 to 20. With your 2 points, you're not going anywhere. Then pass. That's correct. Because this bid is not capped, we don't know if that capped at 9. That was your mistake at the beginning. Remember 6 to 9? It's not 6 to 9.
No.
Could be 12, could be 14, could be 18, could be 20. So you cannot pass. Does it make sense why?
Yes.
As I said, very good mistake. So keep it in mind. Sorry?
I can't think what for.
What for could be is much simpler than you think. Okay, so we had support, we had no trump, we had new suit.
Same suit.
Repeat the suit. If I don't have anything, I will always have longer diamonds. So I'm simply bidding my diamonds again. So that will be.
Isn't that sensible?
No.
It's a weak.
Not at all. No. Support. No. The weak or strong will come soon. Wait.
Oh.
We didn't discuss points yet.
Yeah.
Support is the partner.
I see.
Repeat is my suit.
Okay.
No, it's very different. Okay? Support always refer to say, partner, I can confirm that we have 8 cards between us. You just said a hand, you open 1 heart, Gabby beats 3 hearts, she confirms that you have 8 cards. That's support. Okay? Repeating your suit means, in our case, I can support you. It's the opposite. I don't have a balance hand. I don't have another suit to show. I have only diamonds.
And here they are, yeah.
Okay, so repeating diamonds means I have more diamonds and I don't have anything else. Okay, so that's not like support. Definitely not. Okay, so far priorities, questions. Okay, so priorities refers to what am I showing in terms of the distribution? Balance, support, another suit, my suit. So I'm trying to tell my partner how the 13 cards are divided in my hand. Okay, that's one thing. But of course, there is a second parameter. There are 2 parameters that we describe. Okay, if I open 1 heart, I describe what? Heart is my longest suit, 12 to 19 points. We have 2 parameters, points and distribution. 1 or trap, 12 to 14 balance. Okay, so points, strength, how do you want to call it? Doesn't matter. So we already gave the general let's say range 12 to 19. Okay, now we need to be more accurate. Okay, so this is of course the classic technician. Your fridge is not working. Here on Monday we had a problem with no water. Of course you call someone to come and fix it. Okay, they say, listen, I'll be there between 12 and 7. Stay at home. Don't even go to the loo because if I knock, you might miss me. Okay? So I'm saying, oh, I have to go to buy shoes. I have the hairdresser. I need to go to buy some food. I cannot wait 7 hours at home. Give me a narrow range. Are you near? Will you come early near the 12 or near the 7? That's what the opener needs to do. They need to say if in fact they are, let's say 13, 14, so near the 12, or maybe 18, 17, near the 19. How do we achieve that? So we use the term in bridge is a jump bid. Jump bid refers in bridge as bidding higher than necessary. Higher than necessary. Okay? Higher than necessary doesn't have to be something high like 3 or 4. It just has to be that I'm bidding whatever I'm bidding in a higher level than required. We'll look at the example. 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 diamonds. If after the 1 spade I bid 2 diamonds, is it a jump?
No.
No. 2 club, is it a jump?
No.
2 heart, is it a jump?
No.
2 not ramp, is it a jump?
Yes.
Michelle, 2 not ramp, is it a jump?
So it is really now.
Sarah, 2 not ramp, is a jump?
I'd say that level 3 would be a jump.
Level 3 will definitely be a jump.
Okay.
That's easy. But what about 2 not ramp?
Yes, jump, because otherwise.
The question you ask yourself is, Gabi, could
I have
bid 1 not ramp? And the answer is yes. But 2 diamonds, could I have bid 1 diamond after 1 spade? No.
No.
Could I have bid 1 heart after 1 spade?
No.
No, so 2 hearts is not a jump.
Oh, I see.
2 spades, could I have bid 1 spade? No, so 2 spades is not a jump. Okay? 2 not ramp is a jump. Why? Because I could have bid 1 and I've bid more than I had to.
So it goes against lower for longer.
It goes against lower for longer.
For as long as possible. Do you remember?
What do you mean lower for long? Ah, you mean that generally speaking in the bidding, we'll keep it low when we can. Yes, of course. Yes. Okay, I understand. Yes, I agree. Okay, so when possible, after the one diamond, my partner bids one spade, even if they have 20 points. Why? Exactly what you're saying. Keep the bidding low and let the partner chances to describe the hand. But the player who describes the hand sometimes have to jump. Think about even you have 21 points and a balanced hand. Would you bid one on top or you bid two on top?
Yes, you don't want to play in one no trump. You don't want
No.
to left in one no trump, do you?
It's not going to play one on top. If you bid one on top, you send the wrong message.
Yeah.
You say you have 12 to 14, but in reality you have 21. So sometimes we have to bid higher to show that we have more points. Today, you open one heart.
Yeah.
Gabby wanted to bid two hearts, but that would have been wrong because then she's not conveying the strength of her hand.
Yeah.
So the player who gives a description sometimes will have to jump to show more points. The player who asks questions will always try to keep the bidding low. That's, I guess, what you meant when you say lower for longer. But that's only by the player who asks the questions, not the player who describes the hand. Okay? So the jump bid means 2 diamond as a non-jump bid means I'm near the 12. 3 diamonds means I'm near the 19. 2 clubs as a non-jump, I'm near the 12. 3 clubs, I'm near the 19. 2 spades, near the 12. 3 spades, stronger. In spades, you can even bid 4. Okay? So that's a jump, and that's how we refine the range of the points and make it narrower. Okay, why narrower? Because of course that will be easier for my partner to decide what to do. I'm not deciding, I'm showing. Okay, I think we leave the last option of the no trump, which is the most difficult, for next week. And then we'll discuss all about the no trump. This is a bit more elusive.
Yeah, can I just
We'll finish here. I'll leave it for next week. Okay? Questions? Kadima.
So
Of course.
just remind me what the 2 no trumps bid would mean if you
As an opener. 20 to 22 points and a balanced hand. That's as an opener.
yeah,
No,
but
it's a
the
rebid.
response is rebid, yeah.
No. The rebid, that's next week. We'll do the no-trump next week. Leave it. We've done enough. Next week, we'll do a recap on all that and we'll focus on the no-trump mainly. This is the most elusive, problematic, and people always make mistakes with that. It's also the most accurate bid, but we'll leave it for next week. Yes, more questions about what we've done here. The bidding of the new suits, repeating the suit, supporting the partner, the priorities, the jump. The jump is important. If you are near the 19, you want to jump, so you're showing I'm stronger. Okay? I'm strong, not stronger than 19. I'm at the higher end of the scale, let's say, of what I've already shown. That's because remember, this is a very wide range. Your partner would usually not be able to make any decisions when the range is so wide. Yeah, so that's the way that we basically cut it in half. Okay. Good.
Good.
Makes sense?
Thank you.
A lot to remember, yes. That's
good.
correct. Okay, so thank you very much, and I'll see you next week. Wonderful.
Down this week or not.